Hello, welcome to our coverage of Pulse 2025, organized by RatedPower. Here in Madrid, the vibe is amazing. Thank you very much for having us, guys.
Thank you, Review Energy. Thank you, Wendy. We're super honored to have you here.
Oh, thank you. I have the pleasure of speaking today with Ming Cheng. She's principal consultant at Rated Power. And my first question, Ming, is how the Rated Power software evolved from its inception to becoming like an integral solution for the design and engineering of photovoltaic panels.
Yes, so I was preparing for this question. I joined the company in 2022, so I don't really know how it looked like before I joined. The company started in around 2017 by our founders, Miguel Angel, Juan, and Andrea. And if you look at the time back then, 2017, 2018 was around the time that the world is picking up a boom of renewable energy. A lot of solar projects were built because of lower costs, more climate awareness worldwide, and also governmental changes, right? So it's about that time that our founders decided to digitalize a lot of repetitive engineering works based on their knowledge of the engineering world and the industry. So at the beginning, they probably have designed this software which gives you some bill of quantities, layouts, and projects information for the project development at the very beginning preliminary study phase. However, unfortunately, I couldn't recover any image or video online. They're lost. I really don't know how the software looks like at that time. But if you think about it, it was very simple. It was just a very few documents. And then they have recruited more talents, like, for example, Felix, Carla, Hassan, Mario, and Nacho, and all those people brought their passions and intelligence and their hard work into transforming the software today to be such a a complete platform that provides you more than 400 pages of documents. Yes, so it's becoming more and more powerful. Now we're having 150 people. It's been only 8 years that we come here, and we are very excited about the future of the software as well.
Sounds really good.
Thank you.
And my next question is, what are the features, the main features or developments that you have integrated in the platform, in the software?
Yes. So after I have started working here, I saw so many changes. To our users, they probably have observed some, even a brand new revamp on our homepage, on our software. And then we have integrated a better login methodologies like SSO for the high-end clients. That's all about the front end, and you're just visualizing a lot of changes. The feature-wise, super exciting. We have added battery, which is the trend now, and we added power model and a lot of interconnection facility studies. That's, I think, we are the only software that provides that for our solar developers. We provide, for example, the power model for the power analysis. Normally, people pay hundreds of thousands of euros or dollars to get a report for that. But now they could actually have this and streamline with the very expert software to expedite or to save costs on these parts of grid stability studies. Super exciting. And then for our solar project themselves, we have developed even more detailed engineering, more accurate configuration for electrical. These are subtle changes that the users are not directly seeing on the interface, but they could see in their results. Our results are improving, are better, are more realistic. We're listening to what our users are saying and getting closer to their construction results. And then finally, the most exciting one is the layout editor, which was just released this January. And so we're not only automating everything anymore, we're also giving the power back to the expertise, our users, to bring their knowledge to the layouts. If they want to change something, now they can do it on our software and make it more customized.
And in what ways do you think these new solutions impact the efficiency of the software?
Great question. So, as I mentioned, for example, for battery, for the power interconnection facility side, of course, it brings a closer collaboration between the solar side and the other teams, for example, the grid study teams. That improves the overall efficiency when you're developing your projects. You can control your risk, control your designs at a very early stage. And then regarding the layouts or the solar part itself, we have developed so many new features. For example, the layout editor. With this, you could bring the later stage changes to the early stage and to avoid surprises in the later stage. Now you have that, and you can make the designs more to your goals, closer to your goals. That improves the overall efficiency as well when you're developing projects.
And to finish this interview, because I know that you're very busy today,
Thank you.
What's next for RatedPower
Yes.
regarding the evolution of the software?
Yes.
What new features can we expect in the near future?
Yes, super exciting. So today I paused. My colleagues are talking a lot about the future as well. I think what we care the most, and we hear a lot for the past days, is how the battery sector is evolving in Europe, in other parts of the world. And we see that, of course, RatedPower has integrated arbitrage strategy in the past 3 months, very exciting. But we also see that, at least for Europe right now, there are other revenue schemes that urgently are needed to bring to the retailers, to the developers, to make money off battery, or else its negative impacts on their financial sheets, nobody is going to build battery. So in 2025, we're going to develop more possibilities of battery. We're going to refine our topology and how the layout is going to look for our users, and probably bring more revenue schemes for the battery as well. And then on the solar side, very exciting. We have been working on it for 2 years. It's the 3-dimensional energy yield analysis. And what's more exciting is we're not putting us there against other software, which is benchmark for the market. We're putting there to validate against real projects and real production. And we are confident that this feature will come out this year as well. So the users could analyze their shading, their projects on the mountains, and have more accurate results. And then on top of that, we are also trying very hard to bring more functionality in the layout editor, in the interconnection facility side, for the high voltage lines, etc. So a lot of new features coming up, and stay tuned.
Excited.
Thank
I
you.
absolutely love speaking with women that are changing the world, leading the industry, and you are one of them. So thank you very much for your time, and I see you around.
Thank you, Wendy. Thank you.